into the front court. It's Booker. Right now, down 7. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Booker. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. Here's Barea. Lead stands at 7. Lee. To Hardaway. KB. Kristaps Porzingis.
From that, you got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Devin Booker. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Here's Barea. Leads 5. Curling inside to Porzingis. Frank Kaminsky with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Mikal Bridges to Rubio. Count it at the line. New blood coming in for both sides. Booker. No good. That's great defense. Hardaway. Number 13. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Has a look and strokes it.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To Lee. And the Suns right there for the rebound. To Booker. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Lee. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Tyler Johnson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Missed it at the line. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
1 minute remaining
To Booker. Trying to cash in. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Hardaway.
Number 25. That's his first personal
Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. To Booker. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
It's Suns ball. Mavs have it. Great look and vision. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
That ends the first quarter. The Mavericks have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
The pass set it all up.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's Phoenix ball. DeAndre Ayton. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lee with the basketball. Leads just a point. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Seth Curry. Hardaway. To Lee. From long range. Well defended, but big basket there for Courtney Lee.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lee. Count the basket at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Lee. Frank Kaminsky rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And counted at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lee to Seth Curry. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down.
Phoenix. Into the game for the Mavericks.
Goes 2 for 2. Rubio into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Down just a couple. That is great vision to set it up. Kelly Oubre with the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Dallas with the possession. To Lee. Count the basket inside.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Crawford to Kelly Oubre. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Brunson. To Lee. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Courtney Lee has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
For Phoenix, number 1, Devin Booker. Stepping in for the Mavericks, number 6.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Phoenix with it.
Back up. Here you go.
Look out, Devin Booker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Booker with it. Down 2. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Here's Rubio up top. He'll run the offense. Devin Booker and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Dallas has it. Lee to Luka Doncic. To Porzingis. Doncic.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right. And the defender was ready. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 46, Aaron Baines. Subbing in for the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Jamal Crawford. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Into the front court, it's Booker. Looking to make something happen. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
A simple touch foul.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
For Dallas, number 5, Jose Maria.
Booker to Crawford. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Jamal Crawford. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Crawford. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Doncic, deep right corner.
In the second quarter.
Short jumper stays out. Booker with it. Leads 4. To Kelly Oubre. The drive, right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Can't connect from inside. Into the front court, it's Booker. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive...
That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Suns have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Suns will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores to the Phoenix Suns. The Mavericks. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Booker with it. They lead it. 4-point game. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Jose Maria, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Booker. Missed it. Mavericks with the possession. To Luka Doncic. To Porzingis. Doncic. Gets it in the left corner. Slams it home on the putback.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here's Barea. His guys trail now by 4. Porzingis to right. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Porzingis. Oh, he had him there for a second. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Booker. It was right there.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Count the 2 for KP at the rim.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Screen coming. Kristaps Porzingis swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Doncic. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Kristaps Porzingis sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. Oubre to Crawford. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Porzingis. Doncic. For 3. Won't go for... DeLon Wright. Give credit to the D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And draws the foul.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. To Lee. Oh, nice find for the basket.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
To Luka Doncic. Lee. To Porzingis. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Rubio to Kelly Oubre. Throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Here's Barea. Down 4. Doncic. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Ricky Rubio. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Nice finish at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Up by 6. Oubre to Booker. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Suns control the possession. Booker. Goes reverse to lay it in. Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Phoenix
Doncic to Brunson. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
I got him. Here we go.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Kristaps Porzingis. Tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Brunson to right.
Give it to him.
Oh, had him going there for a second. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first.
for the Dallas Mavericks. Number 11, Tim
Able to convert on both free throws. Phoenix has the ball. Crawford to Kelly Oubre. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Brunson to Hardaway. Layup goes down. Well done.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oubre to Crawford. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Brunson to Hardaway. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
to number 16.
Dallas owns the basketball. here, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
That misses with a second to go. That's the end of the third quarter. The Suns have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard